Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the beautiful Carnival Liberty for today's ship tour video. We are all the way at the top deck here, and all the way in the front of the ship we are at the Serenity Adults Only area. And so this is for 21 and up, and there's tons of seating, and you have some hot tubs. It also goes down to the deck below here, and then straight back that way, we'll be there in just a second, is the water slide. And here's the look at the water slide here on the Liberty. It's just kind of their basic green slide. So the Carnival Freedom actually just recently got, she now has two separate slides that, if you may have seen on the Carnival Glory got those about 2 years ago, and Freedom just got them. So maybe we could see them on this ship in the future, but that's not confirmed. That'd be really cool. But this slide has been the basic slide layout for most of the Conquest and Triumph, quote-unquote Triumph class ships. Alright, and then jumping down to deck 12, we have the lower level of Serenity, which is the 21 over areas. Below here we have the stadium seating, which is honestly one of my favorite layouts. This is one of my favorite things about this class of ship, is the stadium seating that they have with all of the lounge chairs going all the way down to the pool. At the bottom of the slide here we have one hot tub, we have a pool in the center, and then on the opposite side we have where the slide will let you out at. Jumping back on deck 12, here we have the iconic whale tail funnel with the mini golf course. And right below the mini golf we have the basketball and the volleyball courts. And then just outside of the basketball and volleyball courts we have the jogging track, which is this blue area right along here. It goes all the way around this deck of the ship. So we're all the way in the aft section of deck 10. Right below us on deck 9 we have two hot tubs, we have one pool. And this is all deck 9, and if you want to get down there, there's a staircase right in that little dome looking thing, and right over there on the other side too. And you've got a bar on one side and you got some seating on the other. We'll see that in just a second though. And this big white thing right here, it actually extends all the way out to the end there. If it's raining or there's bad weather at all, they will actually extend this out to where you can still use the pools and the hot tubs and not have to worry about getting like soaking wet or, you know, getting rained on and all that. You see this on the Spirit class. I think that's what actually originated on, and then we saw that on the Destiny ships as well as the Conquest class. So at the bottom of those stairs you have the seafood shack on this side, and on the opposite side you have the pizza. As you round the corner through these doors you have the Lido buffet. And on the other side of the Lido buffet we have the main pools. Alright, and as you make your way inside you'll have the glass elevators, which will take you directly down to the atrium. Alright, so all the way forward on deck 9 we have this little secret deck area. You may have seen this on the Carnival Breeze tour that we just recently did. The only thing about this that makes it different than all of the other Conquest class ships is that they usually have the suites going all the way across, but the Liberty, if you can see those windows right there, this ship is the only ship in the Conquest class in all of the ships that actually have the two-tier, quote-unquote, bridge-like front decks. This is the only one that has the one set up where it's just that box. The rest are actually like two levels, where this whole area through here would be a suite. But instead it's normal, but you can't get onto the bridge wing on this ship, which is kind of unfortunate because that's one of my favorite spots. So we're going to drop down to deck 5 here. Everything in between deck 5 and deck 9 that we were just on is all staterooms. We are all the way deck 5 forward, and we're walking into the main theater. Just like the Carnival Breeze tour that you saw recently, it spans from deck 5 all the way down to deck 3, where they have a lot of the playlist shows. They do Hasbro the Game Show and all sorts of things like that. Alright, so here's the main atrium here on the Carnival Liberty. This is actually, next to the Breeze, I think this is one of the most beautifully decorated atriums. I love that chandelier right there, and all of these right here are really cool, and the glass elevators, of course. And all the way up. It's just so nice through here. I like it. And here we have some of the more higher end shops on board. Alright, and right here on deck 5 we have the Cherry on Top, which is the candy shop on board. And we're going to jump over to the other side here, where we have the Skybox Sports Bar. Alright, and here's a look inside. You got a bunch of TVs to watch all your sports. You even have a ticker right here, which is really cool, showing you all the scores of all the games. And then on the opposite side of deck 5 in the atrium, we have the fun shops where you can get all your Carnival logo merchandise, including the ship model that's right there. It's very nice. T-shirts, magnets, all sorts of cool stuff that you would like. I'm going to continue to move further back on deck 5. Over here we have the casino, and then spanning from here all the way down towards the alchemy bar that's all the way at the end, we have a bunch of couches. These are a really cool place to relax. If you're kind of hanging out before dinner, just trying to kill some time, just hang out, get a few drinks, this is a perfect place to just kind of sit and relax. And because on this stage right here they usually have live performances, which is really nice, and it's usually every night too. We have a coffee bar right next to Club 02, where this is the 15 to 18 year old teen club. 15 to 17, my bad. 15 to 17 year old kids club. This was actually one of my favorite spots whenever I was a teen. I know, right? And the tables are all Duracell batteries, which is really cool. A little bit further down we have the video arcade. And right next to the video arcade we have the hot and cold dance club, where you got the dance floor down here and a bunch of seating and stuff like that. All the way in the back here on deck 5 we have the Victoria Lounge, which is where they have all the Punchliner Comedy Club shows. Dropping down to deck 4 aft, we have the Silver Olympia restaurant, which is one of the main dining rooms on board. As you walk in, you get a view down to deck 3, and like most dining rooms on Carnival ships, it will span to deck 4 and 3. The stairs leading down right here, which are always nice. And deck 4 midship, we're on deck 4. If you go straight down, you're onto deck 3 of it. It spans both decks, just like the one in the aft. This is the Golden Olympian dining room. And then into deck 4 forward, into the atrium, we have the Pixels Photo Gallery. This is about the only thing that's going to be up here. If you go straight ahead, you get more access to the main theater show lounge. And then down on deck 3 we have the main, we're at the bottom of the atrium, where we have the atrium bar here, and a lot of seating areas below. On one side here we have the shore excursions desk. On the opposite side of that we have the guest services. Alright, one of the cool parts about the Conquest class ships and the others that are similar to it, you have this outdoor deck on deck 3 right underneath all the lifeboats, which is really cool. And that's about it for this ship. I hope you enjoyed today's video of the tour of the Carnival Liberty. Hit that like button down below. Let me know if you've sailed on Carnival Liberty or if you like the Carnival Liberty. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. I am going to be uploading a ton of videos from this spring break adventures on board. I can see you in there.
Please put that in there. Please, I've been dancing for 5 minutes.
Alright, and with that being said, I'll see you for the next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.